All right, guys, here we go. This is the walk for fame. We're doing it. Oh, that's somebody. There it is. Nice weather out today. Here's the beast. We're gonna have some fun today, aren't we? Look at this beast. There he is. There we go. I did it! Hi guys, this is day 3 of the amazing 2P project, 2P power up series. I don't know how I'm going to put this together yet, but when I do, it'll be awesome. I'm Elliot from the 2P project. Here we go. Day 3, this is squat day. So day 1 was, Miss is making a mess here. Sorry guys, 1 second. So day 1, we did the deadlift. As you saw, we hit PR, no problem. And then we hit bench PR, 275 pounds. But today, it all boils down to this one lift today. And this is our squat day, our squat 1 rep max. And it's gonna be insane because this has been something I've been working towards for like years, honestly, years. And I've never hit a 405 squat before. I am not leaving that gym without hitting 405. Every lift I've done this week, I've said to myself, I'm not leaving the gym without hitting that goal. Anyway, I thought we'd take a moment because we do have a couple extra minutes this morning to go over some meal prep and whatever. I was just going to show you my meal schedule for the week, for this week, how it's been going. This is actually what I use. You can use whatever you want. I have different versions of it. I have one that's here. This is I usually use this for dinner. So things like pork tenderloin, chicken and beef, beef chicken, sausage, chicken and beef, so lots of chicken, and then there's a pizza on there. Also have some hot dogs and stuff. Lunches were like tuna Caesar salad, chicken and veggies, hamburger and veggies, tuna and white bean salad, things like that, right? You gotta get your protein in there. But then I really honed it down for this one, for this week. So I had a cereal before the workout, and then eggs and bagel and pea meal bacon, protein, peanut butter sandwiches, tuna wraps. I am a huge advocate of tuna, even though it's not good for you. There's a lot of mercury in it, so as long as you wash your tuna before you eat it, you'll be fine. So these are awesome to have. I just stick them to my fridge. I don't usually follow them week to week, but whatever. Anyway, the other good thing is that you also gotta have a pre-workout. You gotta have a pre-workout before you hit the gym. So I know the kitchen's a little messy, but what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna go over breakfast this morning. So here is a little bit of what we're going to eat today. This is a bit, I'm feeling a bit vulnerable here. So this is my fridge. I got a bunch of stuff in here, but we always got eggs. Always got eggs. So we're gonna pull out the eggs because we're gonna have some of those. Look at this. We got eggs. That's enough. We're gonna have scrambled eggs for breakfast. I got eggs, yeah. And then there's some milk. We're gonna have that. But we're gonna need the cheese. Should I have cheese? I don't know if I want cheese. We'll see. I don't know if I want cheese. And we're gonna have green pepper in here if we're gonna do that. I said scrambled eggs, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have some green pepper. I do have some spinach over here, but green pepper should be fine. And just green pepper. This is a good lifting meal. I do have this. I was gonna make a wrap. Should I make a wrap? No, I'm gonna have, what is this? Bagels. Yeah! Okay, and then we got some extra cereal here, so this should be a decent breakfast. Here we go. Ta-da! There it is. We are ready to eat. Let's get this going. Get that dirty food out of the way. So here's what we got. This is Aerith's food. I have to push this around. She'll eat it in a moment. So that's what she's going to eat. But I'm having some cereal, a omelet, somewhat with cheese, green pepper, and there's some garlic in there, and then I have a nice little bagel over here. I know this is only quick, like this thing here is a quick carb, so simple carb, it'll probably go fairly quickly. And then same with the cereal, but it's all I have right now. I don't have any bananas, I don't have any potatoes, anything really complex that could, that'll last the whole. I train in an hour, so that'll last an hour. So with that being said, why don't I eat, and then I'll grab my pre-workout down that back, and then we'll get in the car and get going. Time to hit a PR, guys. Here we go. All right, guys, we are on a journey back to the gym. It's 10:52 right now, and this day I have been looking forward to doing this time, this moment. This drive is just going to be pure focus. I'm honestly not going to talk for longer than 5 minutes here. This drive just needs to be pure focus, because my biggest squat was like 330 pounds or something like that. Today, as I mentioned before, I mentioned this 1,000 times already in this video, we are going for 405, nothing less. And I can't even think, man. 10 years ago, I was playing football. And actually it was more than 10 years ago. 10 to 15 years ago, I was playing football. And I went to the university, college, whatever you want to call it, and they told me, first time I went out, I was intimidated and I quit. Then I played a couple years in one of those bush leagues, came back, and it's not really a bush league, actually. It's a really good league. At the time when I played it, it was a bush league, but now the organization itself has come around and is a really fantastic league to play in. There's a lot of competition and everything like that. So, or maybe it was always like that, and I just had a different perception because I was younger and I thought I was making it to the NFL. Anyway, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, however many years ago, I went in. I was told to get stronger, but they weren't going to cut me because, like I was in my first year, but I did quit because I was intimidated. Everybody's bigger than me, and I just felt like I couldn't do it, so I quit. Probably one of the biggest regrets of my life, but at the time I never thought it was. My dad has always told me never to have any regrets and never quit anything, and I went against both of those primary rules of being in this household. I'm going to teach my daughter the same thing, but maybe it was good. Maybe it was good I did that. Maybe it gave me the drive and the competitive spirit to go back. So I put on a couple pounds. I weighed, at the time when I first started, I was 230. When I went back, I was 260, and then they cut me. They cut me on the final day of 2 weeks, 3-day practices. And when I went in there, the coach told me that I wasn't strong enough, I wasn't quick enough, and that I shouldn't be playing football. And that really burned a fire inside me to prove to everybody that I can do it. And it was at that time that, I was only benching 245. My squat was at most 315. My deadlift, I don't know. I don't even know what my deadlift was. So maybe he had it right. Maybe he had it right. Maybe he had a point. Point is, it made me mad. So I've been working out. Okay, off and on after that, I worked out for a number of years. But then I got super serious with my workouts afterwards. When I actually had an opportunity to go to a tryout for one of the CFL training camp thing that they had at one of the universities here in Ontario, and I was just like, I was so jacked that year because getting an invitation to something like that is an amazing experience. So I did it. I didn't do very well, but I did a hell of a lot better than I did when I was in university. So all that being said, it now, I've been working super serious for the last 5 years now, trying to get better, trying to get stronger. And today, you know, like it really culminates into this squat. Everything. This squat means everything to me. It means that I was able to, you know, get stronger. It means that life, you know, it has wide range of impacts. I know I said I wouldn't talk about this, but this is something that I have worked for practically my entire football life. And you know, it's funny to think that, like, you'd say, well, why couldn't you do it? Why couldn't you get it done in a year? I have had a lot of obstacles. I've been in and out of the gym. You know, there's a lot of things that happened, but you know, I had some help along the way over the last, you know, five years. I can name off the trainers. Phil Thomas was a huge inspiration to me. He played in the NFL for the Buffalo Bills. He actually kickstarted my whole training back to life. Then we had Craig Bongelli, who has his training in Kitchener-Waterloo, and he owns Lil's Gym, a really class operation. Does his stuff, knows his stuff really well. Helped me for such a long time. And then and now more recently, Gage Stacy, who is fantastic, an amazing trainer, and has really allowed me an opportunity to get over some of those speed bumps lately. And then finally, my buddy Steve, just an amazing inspiration, who himself just started powerlifting within the last couple of years and went from, like, I don't know, jack shit lifts to freaking almost I think he just cracked 500 pounds on all his lifts. So this is something to me. This means something, and I apologize if I get super emotional today, but this means everything. And there's not a lot of people out there who can really understand what's going through my brain right now. Okay, before I get emotional, let's do this. Smash, focus, I got this. 2P in a moment. There's no 2P out yet because we're going to talk about the lift afterwards. When I hit 405, let's do it, baby! I'm back! Let's go. So let's talk about this lift for a second. I'm not pleased, for one. And it's not because I'm not pleased at all. And it's not because of the program, and it's not because of that. I'm more disappointed in myself. I hit 395. Okay, let's talk about the positives here first. I hit 395. That is over a 60-pound PR. Just fantastic. I'm beyond ecstatic for that. This is something that I've been working towards, my squat. And as I mentioned before, it means so much to me. So much. And not being able to hit that 405 milestone, maybe there was just a little bit of doubt in my mind that I didn't do it. Breaking down that lift, if you look at it, it looked great all the way down and then coming up, and then I got to that halfway point and it stuck. I stuck. I think my core got stuck. I lost a bit of tension. I could have hit it. And there was just something in my technique that threw me off. I'm upset. And there's nothing I can say or do about it. Maybe, well, for sure, after this next cycle, I'll hit 405. For sure. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm also going to post the 305. I think I got the 395, so you'll see the 395. The 395 was a bit rocky, but I wanted that 405, man. I wanted it so bad. So this has been a long journey for me. The deadlift, yeah, okay, cool. That's a milestone. But I feel like if everybody worked at it, everybody could lift a 405 deadlift. Not everyone can squat 400 pounds. Not everyone can squat 500 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, having this opportunity right now to just, relax and talk about this with you guys is doing well for me. Because this is gonna definitely motivate me for the next block to hit that 405, man, because I know for sure I'm hitting it next time. No ifs, ands, or buts. So I don't want to keep rambling on here, but I want to thank anybody who's watching this or who watched this video. That I always try. I can't really say anything, but work here is the main motivator, or the main goal. If you work hard enough, you can achieve anything, right? I know that's cliche, but I don't know what else to say. This has been Elliot from the 2P Project. This is our new 2P Power Up series, and we're going to be talking about some goals and some interesting stuff over the next 12 weeks. Go over some of the things I'm doing in the gym, some of the things I'm doing in the eating department. I want to give a shout out to Jason Bartlett as well, who is creating his own lifting fitness videos as well. He's got some good stuff going on. So if you want to tune into him, he's on YouTube. He's got some good stuff. And then I wanted to shout out one last name who, without a doubt, has an amazing program and an amazing goal, and that's BoFit. He just upgraded to a new studio, so now he's got 2 studios on the go. Man, this guy, he has his sights set on success, and without him and the other trainers I mentioned in this video, without any of them, he's the one that started it off, and coming full circle, I'm back to Bo. I'm back at BoFit. Like I said, anybody else, this isn't discounting everybody that I've ever worked with before. I've made some serious strides working with everybody, and each person has contributed to my growth as an athlete and in the fitness world, and especially on these lifts. And when I go into Bow Fit, I'm going in just to test my maxes. But these guys, they know what they're talking about. And man, okay, enough of that. This is Ellie from the 2P Project. I'm out of here. 2P out.